Hi, I'm Roger Firestien. Thanks for reading Create in a Flash, a leader's recipe for breakthrough innovation. If the book is the recipe, this video is your cooking lesson on developing solutions with the PPCO technique. PPCO stands for pluses, potentials, concerns, and overcome concerns. Please download the PDF PPC, pluses, potentials, concerns, overcome concerns. You can also download the infographic called Develop Ideas and Generate Actions. Please refer to them as we work through the rest of the creative problem-solving process. Here's where we're at in the process. We were at Develop Solutions, and we're about to use the PPC technique to evaluate Tamara's solution. So here's where we're at in the process. We're at the Develop Solution stage. We're going to do pluses and potentials and concerns to refine Tamara's idea. But first, Tamara, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take a look at your clusters here, and I'd like you to create what we call a solution story. And to do this, we begin it with the phrase, what I see myself doing. So just like you've been working on a project or something like that, you kind of pull back from it and you just kind of say, well, what I see myself doing is, and so we'll just jot it down here. You can talk about it first. You can use one cluster, several clusters, but the idea now is to begin to imagine what you see yourself doing. So, so start to talk to me about that. What I see myself doing is?
What I see myself doing is creating a weekly live stream content, a plan for that, and developing an online platform to highlight the successes of other women, which will feed or support creating special events with them in an intimate setting where my clients can come along for their experience as well.
So, which highlight the success of other women.
Okay, right. So, highlighting the success of other women that will support the creation of special events with clients in an intimate setting.
Beautiful. Does that pretty much catch it for you?
Yes, it does.
Terrific, thanks, good. So I have a confession to make. I have very lousy penmanship. So to help me with this is Ashley, and as I ask Tamara the questions, Ashley's going to do most of the writing for me. So Tamara, the solution statement, the idea phrase that you have is, what I see myself doing is creating a weekly live stream content and developing an online platform to highlight the successes of other women that will support the creation of special events with clients in an intimate setting. So Tamara, what do you like about this idea? And put a plus when she does it. What's good about this idea right now as it stands at face value?
I like it because it supports the platform.
So it supports the platform.
Right.
Okay. So put that down. Yes. Tamara, what else do you like about the idea?
It highlights women who I have an affinity for.
Okay. It highlights women?
For obvious reasons.
The name of the company, right?
Yeah.
Great. That's it. And one more plus, one more thing that's good about it right now as it stands at face value.
It affords me the opportunity to market in another way, to market the company in another way.
So it affords you the opportunity to market the company in another way.
Yes.
Great, excellent. Okay, Tamara. Tamara, the next thing we're taking a look at is the potentials. So potentials are speculations, spin-offs, possible future gains. We don't quite know this, but this might be a result if you were to implement the idea. So what might be the result if you were to implement this idea? And we're going to phrase potentials beginning with the words "it might." So Tamara, what potential do you see in your idea of creating a weekly live stream content and developing an online platform?
It might grow the brand.
It might grow the brand. Great, good. Other potential.
It might increase speaking engagements.
Might increase speaking engagements, good. And one more potential. It might
bring more like-minded women together.
It might bring more like-minded women together. That's terrific. Next thing, no idea is perfect. So what concerns, limitations, downsides, minuses do you have about that? And let's go with blue. Okay. Okay, great. Concerns, okay. So what concerns do you have about this idea? And eventually we're going to phrase these concerns beginning with a statement starter like how to. So what are the downsides, the limitations, the minuses of this idea? What concerns do you have about your idea? And we can talk about it first and then phrase it.
Sure. The first thing I'm thinking, how to market the concept to the ideal constituent. So how to, get the information. So if I'm talking about, I'm highlighting, successful women, and if I am talking about then creating an intimate setting for us to have brunch together and doing it on a global scale, how do I share that information with the women that I want to be at the table?
So how do you share the information with the women you want to be at the table? Is that it?
How do I share the opportunity? How do I share, or the platform? How to share.
How to share, okay.
How to share the platform with women who would benefit from the space or would benefit from the opportunity.
How to share the platform with women who would benefit from the opportunity. Beautiful, good.
Yes.
I'll let you get that.
How to keep up with the demands.
How to keep up with the demands, right,
of it being successful.
Okay. And we have room for one more, so if you have one.
So how to get buy-in from women who see the value in camaraderie.
Who see the value in camaraderie. Beautiful, excellent, great. Terrific. And that's pluses, potentials, concerns. We have the idea phrase up there, beginning with the words, what I see myself doing. Tamara's listed the pluses, the potentials, the concerns about her idea. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to overcome those concerns one at a time. Okay, now we're going to strengthen your solution even further. What we've done is we've had you select the most important concern, and we're going to go after that one first. So the one that you've selected is how to get buy-in from women who see the value in camaraderie. So resource group, what are all the ideas you can possibly imagine for overcoming Tamara's concern of how to get buy-in from women who see the value in camaraderie? Write it, say it, hand it up, let's see what we come up with. And once again, we're in the develop stage of the process. We're making the solution better, we're refining it.
Conduct a focus group of like-minded women.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Have women nominate other women.
Thank you very much. So the next concern is how to share the platform with women who would benefit from the opportunity. What are all the ideas you can possibly imagine for overcoming Tamara's concern of how to share the platform with women who would benefit from the opportunity? Write them, say them, hand them up. What do we got? Marcus.
Partner with colleges.
Thank you.
Host workshops.
Thank you.
Write blog posts with other women.
What are all the ideas for overcoming Tamara's concern of how to keep up with demands of it being successful? Write them, say them, hand them up. If you get stuck, look at the pictures. What do we got? Kirk?
Establish benchmarks to pace your growth.
Thanks.
Develop a dream team.
Thank you. I'd like you to come up now and just mark the hits. And these are the ideas that you'd like to move forward to help you to make your idea better. We're just going to mark the hits. We're not going to cluster these into any themes or anything like that. So, great. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Tamara, so I'd like you to do this. I'd like you now to move the ideas for overcoming the concern over onto this page and complete this sentence. So your first concern was how to get the buy-in from women to see the value in camaraderie. We've just changed that to, in order to get buy-in from women who see the value in camaraderie, I will. So just move those ideas over for overcoming that concern. In order to share the platform with women who would benefit from the opportunity, I will. Just move those ideas over underneath that. And scooch them up underneath there. Beautiful. And finally, Tamara's going to take the best ideas for overcoming the concern of how to keep up with demands if it's successful and move it over here to complete the phrase. In order to keep up with the demands if it is successful, I will. And so what we've just done is we've created an idea phrase. We've done the pluses, the potentials, the concerns. We've overcame the concerns. We've selected the best ideas for overcoming the concerns. And now we have the idea set up to start to build some action around it, which is what we're going to do in the next video.